to the RWL Wrestling League. This is your host, Rob Williams, the fan bureaucrat who knows pretty much everything.
Whoa! And I'm the co-host, Will Bobians.
Yes, now that we have our usual stick out theory, let's get into our show. It's gonna be a big one.
How big?
Quite big, I believe at least. Our first match is a confrontation. Foilasans.
Oh, we haven't seen him enough.
Well, he's here. I wonder who's he going to face off against. He's been taken challenged into a fight by Ross Owens.
Sheepherder.
Well, it's about time we had a CEV member known for being absent in the match. In the tag turn, being the only CEV member to not take part in the tag tourney tribulation.
What is the reason for this confrontation?
Possibly might be just Sheepherder wanted to kick some ass. But Foilasans is not having it. He throws it to the sidelines. Foilasans with the finger gun motion.
Beautiful. Will Sheepherder tap out?
No, this guy is much more than that. Sheepherder with a brutal kick. The knife is on fire. I mean, it was on fire.
Could this be related to the fact that Foilasans was brainwashed?
Oh yes, this might be related to it. Foilasans wanted to escape his problems by taking part in other matches, but CED is after him after Myro Fortan successfully tricked him into getting his brainwashing broken in that tag team match.
Yes. No, Sheepherder wants revenge.
Well, this is not looking good for him. I wonder what will happen once he gets into that match with Ross Owens.
It can't be anything but something.
It was a very short match, but we can only hope that something else will come that will help him.
Our next match is next.
Yes, you don't need to be redundant. Oh, it's a one-on-one classic, of course. Big Papa.
Well, after his... I thought he was one-time return.
No, it doesn't seem like that. Who's he facing? Simon Mason.
Speaking of Foilasans, this guy faced up against him last week. Why is he now taking on Big...
What does Big Papa want with him? Yes, brand new stars debuted after Travis got the main event. What does Big Papa have to say?
I have some precious thing to offer you, Simon. Why don't you give me the name of that girl? I am not giving you any girls. Focus Christ will avenge you.
Look out! I want that girl now! What girl? Who are they talking about? Are they talking about Pukakin? That's the only girl. Wait, could this be Dixie the Dragon Dame?
What? Stop mentioning random names of former RWL wrestlers. Why do you expect people to remember them?
Well, Dixie the Dragon Dame is the only. Big Papa is a sex trafficker. Of course he would go after Simon Mason.
So far Simon Mason isn't really trying to beat up him.
Yes, Simon Mason last week made I wouldn't really call it an impression, sort of a splash into the world of RWL by showing his really lackluster wrestling skills against Foilasans.
Yeah, he's missed a boat for like twice.
Yes, and right here he's also pretty awkward. Big Papa with a big move. So almost every single faction seems to be going after ownership now. Is it because Ditkus is back?
Maybe creativity is an affordable asset to them.
Well, I suppose we have time to find out. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was over fast. Well, what will Big Papa do now? He will obviously go after the girl, I suppose, or will he squeeze the information out of Simon Mason? Will possibly be a matter of time, but at least Big Papa seems to be gathering credibility here. That's not good. Our next match is next. Yes, it is next. Our next match will be next. Okay. It's a one-on-one match. Of course. I'm sick of seeing him. I wonder who is he facing off against. Michael Bingian. Well, it's been last time we saw him, he was fighting against somebody and he wanted to face off against Inferno. Could this be continuation to it? You will never go after Inferno! You are a pathetic little bitch! I am standing on your way! If you want to get a title shot, you must beat me first! And I get something else to think about than my mother! Your feelings are meaningless. I will crush you in a matter of minutes. Oh, I'm so scared of your monotone voice. Just go back to the highfish where you came from. Well, Axe is clearly stressed about the whole. The reveal that Kildahak Ober is actually his mother, and last week he tried to call his father and got a very cold reception. We can only hope Axe is able to take on his mother and save his legacy, or something like that. I have no actual clue what this feud is actually about. Kildahak Ober wanted to make Axe, one of his sons, remember? Yeah, that was the case. So now it seems that Michael Bingian still wants to go after Inferno. Possibly we will see a match between these two at Winter Wagner, and if Michael Bingian wins this match, then he might get a title shot. Well, we shouldn't underestimate Michael Bingian. This guy was a massive hardcore champion. 3 times. He's always had very long reigns. Speaking of hardcore championship, do you think we will see Cassie's return at the next show? He won the hardcore championship, but she instantly got injured. Somebody has to pick up after Iron and left. And of course, there are some other things going around in RWL besides these. The mysterious identity of K-Fabian X, who we haven't seen in a while, since he wanted tag Tony Tribulation in a surprise move. Defeating Prototype and Simon Stranger. Oh no, these matches have been extremely quick. Looks like Michael Bingian will go after Inferno next. Who knows what will happen? Seems like there is still... Well, I suppose we should probably go backstage and see how are things going in there. What the hell was that show you did in the background? It wasn't my fault. Last few weeks have been extremely stressful. My mother, my father, I don't know what's anything anymore. You gotta pick up yourself. Do you think I would be in the situation I am in if it wasn't for my own spirit? I was a loser once, but I grew out of it by constantly focusing on what's important, by kicking the ass of all of those who dare to stand in your way. You are right. I will not stop. I will challenge my mother into a match and show him that his little boy is here to stay. That's the spirit. Inferno. I just came to tell you your time is up. You had a lot of fun with that championship. And when you beat off that Hy-Vee wannabe, but your career is almost over. Prepare to be corrupted.
What is with you?
It's just that the corruption. They always talk about corruption here. What if I end up corrupting just like Slick and old PH did, and I'll start attacking my friends? I do not want that. I want to be with this group. I've been here so long. What if I fall into that hole of hatred like Officer Spicer did?
Listen, you just told me that you need to go on and face all of your worries like a man, and that's what I want to do. Don't tell me you are changing your subject now after being told off by that little midget.
You're right, but I need time to focus and time to prepare for my match. Let's train together.
Yes.
Alright. That was eerie. I just hope that Inferno is able to prepare himself in a face-off against that Microping guy.
Me too.
Yes, alright. I forgot to mention that we are in Britain, so our match card is longer.
Yes, we are in a British beach apparently.
It's a fake beach. It's a fake beach in Dulcinea Summer Resort, America. It is kind of a fun new gimmick thing that we have.
Interesting. It's a one-on-one yet again.
Gas Weber is here. I'm seeing a lot of signs that Cassie or Guy is in this match.
Maybe it's just fans.
Ditkus, the chairperson. Oh my goodness. Continuation from the last match.
After being, yesterday he was part of that group that wanted to kick Ditkus's ass.
Yes, that handicap match. Who is better? Gas Weber has really not been that active. And he was, but however he did win that comp, he will create a new mid-card championship known as the competitive championship, which must be defended with honorable ways, with Kaspar Pascal being the first man to fight him for the championship.
What are the rules of a competitive championship match?
I believe that it is from what I know, it's supposed to be like there are no weapons or any sort of things in the arena present when the match takes place. There is no disqualification. There is no rope break, but there is a disqualification for hitting the opponent with hardcore moves.
Oh, isn't that a normal match?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh no.
Yes, that's why we flew to the outside. I think those matches do not have managers either.
And is this for the competitive championship?
No, because it's not working out the competitive rules. Ditkus, the chairperson, Gas Weber has some issues which probably wanted to spare for his match against Casper. That guy is pretty strong, all things considered. Until he lost to KVBNX.
Yes. Oh, Ditkus comes. He's had a metal chair.
He almost hit him with that and got disqualified. Well, that was rude. I'm surprised he didn't go after Yuki. He seemed to be the one who was leading the charge. Ditkus leaves to go to the outside. So far this match has probably been longer than any other match tonight.
It has been.
Gas Weber with constant elbow drops.
Why does Gas Weber really like competitive rules so much?
He just is that way. Don't question it. Ditkus is shocked at his own abilities. He's posing, I like that. Well, a lot of people pose when they are feeling dominant in the match. Yes, but I never see a lot of emotion come out of Ditkus. I thought he didn't want any new blood feud. Looks like he's just rubbing them in naturally. It's probably the people he hangs around with. Yeah, you may be partly right. Battle outside the ring continues. Das Waver is trying to do everything to Ditkus, but doesn't realize he's not. Reset the clock. Reset the clock. No, we are actually getting back into the ring. Oh my goodness. Hello. Am I interrupting anything? Oh, hello Rod. It's been a while since we have seen you. You are known for being on a team with Bank Threshold. Don't state the obvious, my lad. So, what's the deal with you going after Guy and others? I think they are making us look weak, yeah. I am always trying to do my best here. Oh, pinfall attempt. It failed. What do you mean by best? Well, I think creativity has started to become less about criticizing the art and just creating. When Simon's blaming Guy for making my favorite person in RWL, Simon Slitzer, more of a pussy than he ever was, and allowing people like Yuppie and Jay Marvel to walk around, that is not uncouth. Oh, so you're mad at Guy for making Simon Slitzer a better person? Basically, yes. I mean, me and Simon Slitzer didn't get along before, but we especially won't get along now. They are actually questioning my power, and I fear there might be a revolution. Want to kill me, and they want my head on a plate. I wouldn't be. I'm sure the Creativity members have a lot of respect for you. That's what they want me to think. What I want for them to realize that I am here for a reason. And I will make sure that the Creativity members will realize that we are here to criticize art and put this wrestling on. We are not here to put that wrestling on a pedestal. I hope Das Waver is the last one who seems to obey me. He knows what he wants, and this competitive championship sounds like an extraordinary idea. Finally, to make this wrestling bullshit have rules, despite it being fixed. I'll pretend I didn't hear the last comment. What is up with you? So you want to kick Guy's ass? What for? It's not his fault he made Simon Slitzer a better person. I will teach him to stay on his lane. He always I appreciate his fight to go after people like anybody, and oh my god, Ross almost just interfered. Well, ain't that well? Yes, as I was saying. I do appreciate what he's fighting for, but he just doesn't understand that if we didn't have criticism, we wouldn't have art, because we would just be endlessly praising works without ever meriting them, and that is not nice. That would cause art to cease to exist. All the special things would be lost. If there is no great art, there is no art, period. So, okay. And you are somehow blaming Guy for the downfall of Western society? No, I never said that. I just said that he's trying to make creativity me look bad. Oh my goodness, the chairperson won. That is actually surprising. He got his win back. Huh. Yes, we will better learn his lesson next time and defend the championship at Winter Whatnot against that white-haired guy. You have a problem remembering names. Because I don't have time to learn names. I'm here to do, not ask questions. That sounds oddly familiar. Anyways, speaking of Das Waver, I believe that... how is Yuppie doing? Can we have a camera footage look at Yuppie? We probably could. Hold on, let me set it up.
God, I was able to save some books from being burned by CEEV. Maybe these books might hide some clues about Boris Skarsgård's origins. Thanks, mate. I will take these to Inferno as soon as I can. Hey, you! Oh my goodness. I just got scared. I thought you were a CEV member. I maybe not, but I am still very angry and I want to kick your ass. Considering that you beat my poor old Ditkus, you almost made him unable to draw a comic story in my characters. Hey, could you chill maybe? We were crossed out by Ditkus and his weird behavior around women, as well as that Ross Owens guy. Well, Ross Owens is a clown, but Ditkus is not. He's very important to me. But didn't you literally fight him like a month ago? Who cares? It's in the past now. He may be the biggest idiot in the world, but I still love him because he does things that I say. That's abusive relationship 101. I really need to teach you a lesson soon. Well, give it all of your best. I'm ready to fight. Mate, stop yelling already. Do you have a thing going on? If you want to fight, then go elsewhere. Don't raise suspicion around these suspicious stolen books. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, sorry.
Whoa. Can't believe this pay-per-view card is building itself up.
Yes, but hasn't that always been a thing?
Well, we are halfway through and let us hope that the next match will deliver us some interesting things to say.
It's a tag team match.
Well, let us hope that they... Oh, Slick and Harvard Request. Harvard Stooger.
You always get those names confused.
Oh, it's a rematch a long time ago. And finally we are seeing Tumble Brothers in action again.
I wondered what they are going to say. Well, let me tell you, you humble morons, you have been screwing around enough. So you just hope idiot Boris Skarsgård guy, he's a complete asshole. Have you not realized his real identity?
So now it is Harvard and Slick warranty of friends. I know Harvard Stooger is a hacker or infernal.
Don't say it out loud.
But is it really true?
Infernos are pretty well, at this point it must be, but we have seen it enough. CEV must already know about it.
They indeed must have. If they sent someone after Foil Sans. Lambert is throwing poor Slick like a ragdoll.
Taking to Harvard Stooger, it seems. He's running around.
Fisthammer and Harvard Stooger, it is very sad to see these two fight, considering how big friends they used to be.
Harvard has a creepy. I can't believe that this is a real field that's happening.
Our Slick doesn't want Fisthammer to get it.
Oh, Slick! He went out like a garden hose.
Went out like a garden hose, that's not a real word people use. They talk to Lambert Tomber. Fish's creepy extremist brother.
Yes, Mr. Experiment himself. But why is he... we really haven't seen any of his experiments.
Yes, because they are too close to show on TV. He loves it when everything goes wrong and it results in horrific fusions that have disgusting faces and look like things, look like something John Carpenter's The Thing has nightmares about.
Oh no. And Fisthammer is the creepy sex man.
Yes, creepy sex man who has become overly sexual. And also are devoted to the teachings of executionism. Why do they love execution? Why do these two love executions so much? I thought they were like some sort of anarchist or something. Might be because of if they have high favorably to Boris Kakskar, they might get some important roles and more infinite funding to their disgusting projects. But that is just my theory.
That actually sounds extremely plausible, considering Fitch always wanted to do some crazy sex crime, and Lambert Homber wants to experiment disgusting things.
I believe Fistomber said something to Diakinov that they will that executionism allows them to create animal people. He's a furry after all.
No. I thought that was an outdated stereotype.
Well, stereotypes are based on truth, you know. What is plancha? Some science said it's plancha. Is it a British thing?
No. What is GDUC? YC?
Maybe I really hope it's not a political slogan. When you consider that executionists are involved. I just googled it and GDYC means nude.
What? It means nude? That's new.
No, Newt is part of this match. He wants to. Oh yes, he's another person rebelling against CEV as well as the friend of Harvard Stulzen, so of course he's involved.
But Lambert Homber isn't any enemy of his shit. Why is Harvard moving a chair?
Possibly to be a prop to, but Newt is kicking Lambert just fine. Anyways, I was looking up GDYC and it stands for Give Demons Young Cheese.
Give Demons Young Cheese, that sounds pretty random.
From what I hear, it's a sports team. Give Demons Young Cheese is an independent organization that literal is that is favor it is interesting. They say GDYC is controlling that one of the recent fundraisers from GDYC was sponsored by executionism.
Oh, so it is some sort of a political statement.
Possibly.
But what they are actually doing?
It's supposedly promoting anarchistic lifestyle as well as try to create some interesting values about reality and life.
That sounds deep.
It is very. Executionists have good intentions, but really weird ways to complete them. They are from. I don't think even Hives were this aggressive when it came to non-exec members. Hives were always trying to convert those that weren't part of them.
Well, I mean, CEV has also converted and Hives have also been violent.
Yes, but Hives have been more converted than violent, whereas CEV has been more violent than converted.
They are brawling on the outside. Newt is just running circles in the ring for his own amusement.
Lambert with his amazing moves. Look at this grotesque man. I never realized just how deformed he looks. Looks like somebody inflated his face. Why does he have those gigantic inhuman eyes?
It's probably some sort of a... This guy was supposedly responsible for... This guy once dated Foilasans.
What? Where did you hear that?
Foilasans himself it said so, but they had a really unfortunate night one night. And that kind of what this guy was basically responsible for setting up Foilasans' hatred of furries.
More so than any of people.
He led to it. And Fistombers later, and it is kind of ironic that these two are brothers. It is a connect, all evil is connected, you know.
Well, this kind of adds more depth to it then. Unless, of course, they may have, and Foilas, if Harvard Stulzen is sitting on a chair like no man's business, moving around. One. Newt is coming to help. continue brawling and slapping each other. Hey guys, how are you doing? Who was that?
Nobody. I just, I think it was supposed to be, somebody sent me a text message.
Text message, that sounds awfully interesting. Oh, it's Forten as the referee. Why is he sending text messages to you from the referee section?
I think he maybe wants to talk to you about something.
Yes, I actually am the referee. I am sending text messages whenever camera isn't focused on me. I just want to tell you guys that CEV is after me for real this time after all of those revelations I did about it. I released spoiler signs from his brainwashing, but now things have gone to, but they are now getting up their brainwashing and making it more permanent. I just hope I don't get screwed. We'll continue later. Oh no.
That doesn't sound good.
Yes, now this is another one. I decided. Basically, sheep. I saw them after spoiler signs lost. I saw them taking to them back. More on that later. How are you? Now they are brawling out the ringside but nothing counts.
To stop, they can get back into the ring. Foil Sans has been brainwashed. Is that what Forten meant?
Probably. He's continuing to kick him and beat him up, but nothing really. Oh, they are back. Yes, as I was saying. UB managed to steal some books from that were about to be burned by CEV members tonight. Boris Kaksgaard is in town and he wants to be there when they burn those books that were stolen from the local library, but UB managed to steal them back. And now Inferno has them. More on that later.
So we saw that, didn't we?
We did. Slick is trying to beat up Fisthumper. Now they are to know that Inferno and Gardon the Mystic are in our team and are doing everything in their power to stop them. That's why Gardon and others are. That is why Inferno's not sure about himself. More on that later. Could this be related to his fear of being corrupted? Would he be like what Officer Spicer became for Highfish, but that Inferno will be coming to CEV? It's odd how these two factions go together despite having almost nothing in common. This has been very extremist.
Almost a pin.
No, it's kind of. Have you noticed that despite appearing off camera for like few seconds, he writes these long messages? That's kind of dedicated.
I think it's because he has been handling a phone since he was a child.
5 minutes remaining. I hope these two are able to score a victory, or at least some kind of a thing. I remember when these two defeated them as the tag team champions at that long tag elimination match, it was even on the same kind of arena, I think.
It may have been. Lambert is now beating up this guy.
Slick.
Yes.
We just have to wait until Forten appears off screen for another few seconds so he can make his new text message talking about the situation between him and Inferno. Oh, here he goes.
Oh, it arrived already.
Yeah, basically,
we are all very scared that CEV is now going to.
They do not know about our deeper plans. We haven't revealed anywhere, but they do know our basics, that who's part of this group and who they want to go after. We are hoping we might become more secretive in the coming weeks. More on that later. Why is resistance for CEEV much stronger than for the HIFIs? Well, kind of because everyone by default is against HIFIs, and there were a lot of resistance movements against HIFIs over the years. It's just that they just became kind of the norm, so I don't know why they didn't. And finally, when CEV drove them out of town, people are starting to to see CEV's true agenda. Well, it could all collapse if the brainwashing machines go off. Harvard is still in the ring for some reason. Who is that? I think it might be Harvard, since Fortin is against League. Oh, it's here. Another message came out just now. So please, if you do not see any of us for the next few weeks, it might be because we have gone into hiding. Best of luck and do not fall for the tricks of sympathy. Sincerely, Fortin. Oh no, I just heard an unfortunate sound. I think Herbert Stutzev is injured. Well, that's not good. And he failed to get pinned. They both want to take on that guy. Oh no. Slick is out. 1 minute almost remaining. Oh, he knocked out Fortin. They continue brawling outside, so I doubt we will get a real conclusion to this match. It's going to be a heck of a fest, I tell ya. Oh no, Lambertis has got him in the ring. Fortin is out. They are blowing smoke rings at each other. What? I don't see any smoke rings. It's a metaphor. Slick is tapping out. But it didn't count because it was a rope break, I believe. Well, that technically makes them the winners. 5 seconds. It is done. Nobody won this contest, but what can you do? It was interesting to see at least. As well as the messages for them sent. God bless to those two. It is indeed very odd. What is... Harvard Stutzev is out for 3 weeks. At least they didn't get a carrier like everyone seems to be getting. Oh yes, let's get into our next match. It's yet another one-on-one. Guy, has he performed today? I don't think so. Where is Mario Cervantes? Probably taking going on a holiday. Who is he facing off against? Right, of course. Makes sense. Rot is carrying that damn. It's a final reminder of supposedly Rot explained 2 matches ago why was he so angry, that guy. Yeah, something about not trying to make a guy look weak and getting possibly to overthrow. Who is hard? Why does he suck? 1. Oh, to the stretcher. Odd. I remember a stretcher being used in another match today. You might be wrong. Oh, Guy, Rocky, Fortin is counted slow. That means Guy may have odds in his favor. Tell me about it. It could be a task figure for him, but Mario Cervantes being absent. I think Mario Cervantes didn't want to travel to Britain, but she will return at the next show. Oh, interesting. Fourth and count is low again. 2. Here comes Bank Threshold to make things worse. Why is she injured? I don't remember her ever getting injured. I think she might be drunk or something. Who knows, Britain, everybody loves bobs. I don't think Bank Threshold is a drinker. Rope break. Guy is blinded. Well, this is not looking good for him. Rod with a very weird move. It's a normalized move. And a slap! That didn't sound good at all. Is everyone going to get injured here? If Rod injures Guy, then that means that somebody else might have to take on him at Winter Water. 1. He's not counting rope breaks. Of course it's biased. Oh, Guy with a flying Superman punch despite being losing. It's not looking good, everyone's getting injured. Oh, Rod with a... 1. 2. 3. Oh no. You know what, I'm kind of want to see if there is something else we can do. Let's start it again. What? Why does Fortan is so biased he wants Guy to win this match? Well, I really would like it too, because considering he's injured, Fortan had to count it out. He's his friend. Rope break. Rope break. It wasn't in the hopes. Rod, what are you doing? Well, that was a waste of time. Guys, injured, somebody help him. Oh. I really hope he doesn't get injured for life. That would be a cruel fate. And why does Rod keep doing that to him? His neck will break, his head will get off. And that's not what sensors want. We have sensors? Yes, Dulcinacet sensors, of course. That we just let the match decider decide? Yeah, let's let it decide. Rod wins, of course. Damn it, Fortan. Stop screwing around with your rules. Guy will be out of action for 3 weeks. Somebody else will have to fight him. We have 2 matches remaining. Alright, let's conclude the go-home show for Winter Wattner. What will be our semi-main event? It's a first blood, it's a battle royal. Anybody trades kayfabe and X. This is interesting. Why is here too? Wonder what purpose is this for? This is a first blood, held on, this is a first blood elimination match, so people get eliminated based on how much blood they have. This could take a while. I hope we get a lot of hardcore steps. What is this match for? Drake still has that memorial belt. Could this be who is taking the shot for the hardcore championship? It will be very hard to show kayfabe and X in. Linda Serkey has that belt on his hands. That's point threshold, you simpleton. Who's the first one to get blood on his face? This is not a submission match. Oh my goodness, He went through the motorcycle and all. And Newt has a flaming rocker stick. That surely should create some hardcore situations. This is not a submission match.
Why isn't Newt using it?
Well, blood is not absent from RWL, so this may be easy. But there aren't a lot of... Newt has blood.
He's out.
Wonder who is next. Fabian X might be the hardest. It is possible he might have a double shot. But why does he want to be part of this?
The Crockett is on fire again. This time Fabian X is holding it.
Yet they aren't using it at all. What's the point of it? And this is not a submission match.
Everything's on fire now, including the stretcher.
The stretcher? You mean the stick?
Whatever. Everything's on fire again.
Why are they... Oh yes, Drakes is fighting anybody on the sidelines. Well, that's weird.
Oh, where did that shell come from?
I think it just flew into the arena. Nuke is bloodied up.
I think this might be for who faces off against Cassie in the next event.
Yes, if she's not yet injured. Hank Thressos is laying down. Newt is still making appearances despite no longer being part of this match. Rakes has little blood in his face, but I doubt it counts.
He has a bell.
Hank Thressos is still in charge. Oh my goodness! Anybody's out. He beat him up with that bell.
Now Fabian X is attacking Newt for some reason. Could he be related to Newt somehow?
Maybe it's just him trying to show off his power. This guy is no joke. But why would he want this title shot, considering he already has a shot at the tag team belts? What is this match really for? Drakes is out. That means it's down to Hank Threshold and Fabian X. Does Fabian X have something against Cassie as well?
That would be awful.
Who in this company has had a history with Cassie? You ask a very good question. The only person I can really think of is Cassie's taken a lot of... Most of Cassie's never had any blood feuds except for probably... he's fought Proto... I remember her short time feud with Prototype is still part of the company. She also teamed up with Foil Sunset against Fistomber and his homies. Oh my god! Ben Threshold is the winner! He beat off Fabian X by making that thing explode.
Well, that's surprising, but she's injured. Will she take part in the match against Cassie?
We will see. If she's not teaming up with Rot already, it should be interesting. Anyways, we are almost through with this. Everyone's clapping. Like she won a title or something weird. Well, it's time for our main event.
This is a big one.
This will decide the fate of RWL going forward.
What will it be? No disqualification match.
RWL. It's been a while since he's been in the main event, but what is he doing? Who is he facing off against? Newt. Still. Newt is getting a double shot. And this is surprising. I mean, Newt has had... He did appear last week, Facebook as someone. Well, guess what, honey bunny? I have decided to tell you, Newt. We are in hardcore hell right now. So let us give these fans a big show that you need. After all, you weirdos at NPS do not like us. Who the hell are you and who are you to give me fights? I have other things to focus on. Damn you for making me. I will make you regret making this pointless match our main event. Look, even the people in this match are confused that this match is taking place. What a disappointing main event, but I suppose it can't be cancelled right now, and all the things have been wrapped up, so what is even the point of this? Well, I know one thing is possible. Admin P is not here to clown around. What is with you and clowns? Anyways. Newt faced off against somebody last week. I think it was one of the CEB members, right? No, it may have been somebody else. Now he's facing off against Admin P. Admin P said some weird word salad about Newt being part of this faction. And Newt being against him. He's still bitter about him being part of MBS. But he's not, although he really isn't visible there anymore. Yes, it's not like he goes around parading about it. Yes, he's more involved with the faction formerly known as Ober Avenue now. Chivalry Ober, I just noted Chivalry Ober is still making management here, although he's cruelly injured. Well, Chivalry and Admin P should get along pretty well together. Maybe he's mad that Newt is the only one in Ober Avenue here. Could be that, but it's none of his business. They're continuing to fight on the place where nothing matters. The chemistry started to kick off. Admin P with a brutal attack. I can hear the glass shattering. Go P. No way. Go P. That's kind of a clever match idea. No clue. Newt is coming back into the ring and Admin P is old. He's old. No, he's just faking his in. Oh my, well, alright, this is a no disqualification match. So, pinfall. 1. No. I forgot this was no disqualification. At least it will be entertaining, but also surprising that Newt is still taking part in this despite getting bloodied up in the last match. Admin P, from what I hear, sanctioned this maybe. Oh. Admin P with a brutal shot. And you know, I've noticed people get injured more in normal matches than hardcore matches. Do be like that sometimes. That's the play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Oh. Admin P trying to do the horn sign. Is she secretly a Satanist? No. Well, sorry. Newt is Admin P, after being constantly used as fodder to comedy stars like Do It Why, Admin P started to finally get it. Chivalry Ober is pretty much dead. Well, I don't know. We're finally going onto the outside for once. Yes. What is even Newt trying to do? He had been Pico thrown to the sidelines. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Head burst. Oh my goodness. Newt continuing to beat up Admin P. He started to get it. Started to become leader of this match. What verdict might have fought him though? He's doing something. He's back. Admin P trying to make Newt tap out. But it fails. Oh my goodness. Here we go. 1, 2. No. Oh, Admin P, Newt won. Look it up, yes. Yeah, I suppose sometimes pointless match main event is pretty nice. Yes. Hold on, Newt has something to say.
Starting from now on, I am the new leader of Ober Avenue. I promise you, Jivri Ober gave me personal permission to start this faction all over again. From now on, we will be the Newts. I am the leader, and Sebastian will be my second-hand man, and nobody will stop us. We have no interest in avenging old BH. Who cares about that old dinosaur? I just want to finish some business that I didn't do back when I was in MPS. And nobody will stand in my way. I mean, nobody. Huh?
Oh my god, it's Armida. Armida, she's back. It's been a while since we've seen her. One of the RWL originals. She's coming to the ring to face off against Newt.
Oh, so I heard that you are trying to claim ownership of Jivri Ober's hard work. Guess what? You can forget about all of that. From now on, I am your boss. You will do what I say. And we will together avenge Jivri Ober. Fine.
Oh well, this is going places. Armida is back, and she's ready to kick ass and take names. Indeed, she hasn't changed at all. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this event. I am Will Bobbians. Wait a minute, I am Rob Williams. And I am Will Bobbians. See you at RWL Winter Butner.